Sometimes the greatest wisdom, it isn't really found in the answers we're looking for. It's found in the patience we learn while we're waiting for those answers to show up.
Have you ever celebrated just a little too early? You know that feeling, right? When you think a victory is right there in your grasp, a success so certain you could almost taste it, only to find out, well, the story wasn't quite over yet.
Yeah, there's a quiet sting to that feeling, isn't there? That sting of early confidence. It's when our hopes just get ahead of reality and we're left with this sudden, kind of sharp truth. Well, in Persian culture, there's this saying, this proverb that captures that feeling perfectly. And it's not really about failure, you see. It's about something else. It's about timing. It's about knowing when the story is truly complete. The saying goes like this: Juje ra akhere paiz mishumarand. It means you count the chickens in autumn. Think about that. Not in the hopeful rush of spring, but at the very end, after the seasons have done their work.
And this idea, it's really rooted in the earth. It comes from the old farming traditions of Iran. It's a kind of wisdom that was born from just watching life unfold.
So picture this. In the spring, everything is just full of promise. The weather is gentle, and so many new chicks are born, just bursting with potential. But spring is only the beginning, isn't it? It's autumn that reveals the real truth. That's when you see which of those chicks were strong enough to actually make it, to endure the test of the seasons. And that's how patience, well, it became a form of wisdom.
And of course, this isn't just a lesson for farmers. Not at all. It's a deeply human truth, one that plays out in all of our lives, in countless ways.
Let me tell you a little story. Imagine a young student, let's call him Armand. He walks out of a big exam and he's just feeling this huge surge of confidence. He is absolutely sure he's done better than anyone else.
And you know how it is, in that rush of excitement, that very human need for our hopes to feel real right now, he tells everyone, his friends, his family, anyone who will listen. He says, I am definitely #1 this year. He's celebrating a victory that hasn't actually been declared yet.
But then the day comes when the results are posted. And the paper, it tells a different story. He's third. Now, that's not a failure, not by any means, but it's also not the victory he had already claimed so publicly.
And that celebration, the one that came just a bit too early, now it just brings a quiet embarrassment. And you can bet, in that moment, he learned. He learned to wait for autumn. It's a lesson so many of us have to learn, each in our own way.
And what's amazing is that this wisdom, it isn't just held by one culture. You can hear its echo all across the globe. I mean, in English, we have a very famous one, don't count your chickens before they hatch. In Japan, they have a similar thought, don't celebrate in spring, summer may change everything. The Chinese remind us, do not claim victory until the dust settles. And over in Spain, they'll caution you, don't sell the bear's skin before hunting it. See, they're all different words, different images, but they're all pointing to the exact same timeless truth. The end of the story is what really matters.
So this ancient wisdom, it finds its way right into our lives today, and it's offering us something, not really a warning, but more of a quiet strength. You've probably felt it, right? In that space between a really good job interview and actually getting the signed offer, or in the hopeful energy of a business deal, right before the final approval comes through. It's there in the early days of a new relationship, before you know if the commitment is real and clear. We even see it in our own personal goals, don't we? When we celebrate a change before it has truly, deeply taken root. You see, celebrating early, claiming a victory that isn't really won yet, that's a kind of weakness. But to wait, to hold on to that hope quietly and just let things unfold as they will, now that is a form of strength. And it really makes you wonder, doesn't it? Is there a saying where you're from that teaches the same gentle truth? Maybe it's a different story, a different image, but with that same quiet wisdom right at its heart.